just when I thought it wasn't going to happen today, the queue popped. It was, I was in queue for 36.5 minutes for Dunskyte, and it just suddenly popped. Like one healer entered in 1 out of 6, there's 2 DPS out of 15, and then boom, pop. And it was just like, okay. So I assumed that enough people queued for trial roulette that were above the average item level for Dunskyte that it would, you know, happen. So here we go. Here we go. Now the only thing to cross my fingers for is if we get, if my videos upload after this, and also that this doesn't take more than an hour. Oy vey. Because I really don't have more than an hour. Alright, not only in the recording, but I gotta go into work at 7 today, and that's just the brakes. Oh. Deathgaze. Deathgaze hollow. It's not just a Deathgaze. Deathgaze hollow. What does that mean? Void death, huh? Oh, well that's... We'll apply the dot after we do Megio then. Uh-oh. A lot of people died. This one gets run a lot less than the others, so not a lot of people are familiar with the mechanics, which is why it's probably going to take almost all of the recording time. Void arrow free. Oh, this one. Put that on. Maybe get some. Got a knockback going on it. Doomsay, and he just puts Doom on 2 people. Ah, fantastic. I hope that gets Asuna'd within the next 15 seconds. Because I have no way of actually getting rid of it myself. It's not getting Asuna'd. It's not getting Asuna'd. Oh, wait, there it goes. Got us in it. Thank goodness. We're on the fighting on the big dick ship. It could be going better. This boss actually has a hard in rage. Before he should be leaving to go to the other side of the ship here any second now. And he's going to do a knockback, so you want to be in front of these ice cubes so that you don't get knocked out. Going down steadily, but you don't want to get caught in the pool of darkness. It might be a good idea to get caught in it if you've got healing. I don't. But you see those squares? When he does Void Death, if you're in that, you instantly die. Eventually he will cover the entire deck with those. So every time he goes through his rotation, if you've lived through it, you know, that's the hard in rage. Once he's covered the whole deck and he casts Void Death, if he's not, you know, if he's not going to die, then you're screwed. And this is actually one of the harder bosses in here because of that. Very few of the other bosses have hard in rages that I'm aware of anyway. also how to make you a left. I am a bad samurai sometimes. Uh-oh. I'm boned. Or he could die. That works too. Oh dear. Woo! I guess there's nobody left, huh? There aren't any left. Well, that was a waste of 5 minutes of our lives. They do, they have it at level 22. Unfortunately, we wouldn't make the DPS check by this point, I don't think. So. Bet I can't attack him from out here, huh? Why would she need such a large deck? If, you know, like, I guess you could land other airships right on top of the airship if its deck integrity is high enough. So yeah, this might be a two-parter here where, I don't know, I have to awkwardly re-record the cutscenes in the end or some shit, which I wouldn't want to do, but if the content leaves me no choice along with my schedule, then well. Oh. Whoops. Guess I was caught in the undertow there. Silly me. Oh, don't move, don't do anything. Crush me. Okay, good enough for me now. Okay. Back in business. Oh, business isn't really booming. Business is kind of garbo right now. I'm going to do unorthodox bullshit here, just because I want a stronger version of my dot put up. Vacant. Now, at least he's getting destroyed this time. He's going down a lot faster, even with me dying. And I'm dead. Fantastic. Well, the first death was my fault. This... yeah. Oh yeah, sure, you'll Asuna yourself immediately. Well, we need to get over here quick. Oh, but dead from the... oh, people are bad. Are there anyone alive? No. Let's see how many people drop out after this. Because usually when people start failing too much on this boss, they drop out. This 24-man has a really high failure rate in regards to like when it was first new, but also into the current day, just because people don't bother to learn mechanics. You see how fast it was dying? It could die a whole lot faster. And, you know, these people, that bard over there is, you know, wasting time. There you go. Hopefully this time I won't get myself killed by Void Arrow 3. Guess I'll actually respect the mechanic or something. Maybe. So we didn't lose anyone from our party. Looks like Alliance B lost a DPS? No, a healer. Okay, well, I guess we're going. Alright, that direct crit is appreciated. God, we've already been in here for 14 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna finish this. But I can always dump the recording. And just peace out if it's gonna take too long. I honestly don't know if it's just the fact we have so many newbies who are completely new to the duty, or if it's because people have just not done this in so long that they're dying. All I know is I don't really trust Destrite Aris. They're not being a good healer right now. But, oh well. That's the DF for you. Okay. It's going, it's going. Void Blizzard 4, that's the tell. You want to be ideally, you know, here. See, we're not even going to make it to LB3 this time, I don't think. Maybe, though. We'll see. See how many people die on the... Okay, we win. Yay. This is the first boss. That was rough. Not gonna lie, that was rough. This dungeon drops I-260 gear. It's pretty great. Of course, one of our party members is just gonna AFK. Because why would they need to stick around and do trash? Got this nice city here, though, that was apparently never inhabited. So it just has supplies and moldering buildings. A nest of shadow and despair. Yeah, something like that. These void crystals, they summon out stuff, so you try to kill them as quickly as possible. You want to wait for everyone to get here. then we get this trash, where there's unblinking eyes and 4 void crystals. Oops. That was a waste of Kinky. Ah, well. You want to be basically facing north or south, or attack one of the eyes and face away from the other one. I like to face north or south for it, but whatever works. There's all sorts of tricks you can do to avoid gaze attacks. So. You know what I should have picked up before I queued for this? There's a repeatable quest you can pick up in Idleshire, which will let you get an item level 270 accessory. But I forgot about it, so I gotta show those off at some point. Then again, the quest might not be available the first time you do Scaith. Because the quest didn't always exist. It was something they added in. We'll see. Oh boy, I hope if every boss takes 15 minutes, then we're fucking screwed. Like on me getting this done in an hour. We've been in now for 21 minutes. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, that's a blue ball. That means get away from it. But it's going into the golden Atomos. So it's going to explode. This one, see how it's a bunch of rings? It's going to be a donut, which means you want to get close to the same one that it's going into. Now this debilitator skill, he's going to put elemental debuffs on us. Okay, fire. So we want all of the circles to be, because we're debilitated to fire, we want them to all be blue. And the more that aren't blue, the worse off we're gonna be. So people keep trying to change them. Ouch. Okay, but it wasn't a wipe. That mechanic can easily wipe you. So. Uh-oh, ad base. My chitin's gonna get wasted. Damn it. It's hard to see through the animations, but these are special looking imps that are wearing like Ferdiad's horns. Wait, you know what? There we go. Oh, come on. Kill the last one already. Obviously, if you're too slow to kill all the imps, then that's a wipe. But we weren't, so we're okay for now. But we've got another debilitator to go through. Double balls. They're both blue, so basically just get the fuck away from everything. Ah, sweet. Direct crit Madari twice in a row. That's beautiful. That's almost enough to make up for how badly we did on Deathgaze. Alright. Here's the debilitator. Now we're debuffed to ice, so we want fire. Okay, looks like we should be okay. Yep. Excellent. Time to die, you son of a bitch. The last mechanic he does. He mixes the big boom with the ring. But he's dead now, so yay. Got a hat of casting, some sabatons of maiming. These might be pretty cool to get. They're not dyeable, but they're like black metal and some gold. Now these laser beams happening on the steps here are interesting because they didn't always used to happen. This next boss we're going to fight, Proto-Ultima. And this is actually really more of a mini-boss. So it's no slouch. Doesn't mean you get to slack off, but it's not that hard. If we killed Ferdiad like we did, we should have no problem with this. But I've been wrong. Yeah, go away, you bitch. This is a group stack for the whole alliance, and then you're gonna have to get to the sides pretty quickly. Got 3 meditate ticks out of that. That was worth it. Now he's gonna drop some dreadnoughts down, some elegant dreadnoughts. Yep. Do something a little bit weird here. Put Higambana on there, buffed. Not sure if it will hurt him through his invulnerability that's about to pop up, but sometimes dots are able to do that, so it's pretty interesting when they can. For each ethereal collector that gets destroyed, you get a limit break bar, and that's why, I don't know if it was the red mage or the summoner, that's why they used it though. Oh man, they stole a limit break to do casting. Damn summoner. He goes off to do his rice cooker, skips trash, skips Birdiad, steals the limit break. Ah well. Like I said, you see that was pretty much a pushover, right? Like, it does, like, if it reaches the supernova cast, you can wipe to it, but you know, obviously it didn't, so. But here we go. Like I said, Deathgaze is one of the harder bosses in the fight, just because it has so much instant death that if people don't take care of it, then you die. But these next 2 bosses that we're gonna fight are mechanically more difficult. Although this little lolicon demon lady queen, she doesn't have a hard enrage as far as I know. And the next boss is kind of funny. He doesn't really have a hard enrage either. I'll tell you about it when we get there, if we get there. But just because they don't have a hard enrage doesn't mean they're not deadly. So look out and shout, because we're gonna take damage here. There are a lot of wipe possibilities in this fight. First of all, there's the ad phase where she charges her ultimate. Second, there's these hands that appear and tether to people, and if they're not killed quickly enough, they explode and petrify the whole raid, or something like that. So, I haven't seen them explode in a very long time, so what I just said might be inaccurate, but it's not far from the truth. That's a big thing. She's really, really deadly. Then there's another ad where it tethers to her and increases her attack power the closer it is to her. And then it, oh, this don't move. Don't, like, actually, like, physically move. If you do that, you see that debuff they have? It's the gravity. And, it's very, now this is the ad I was talking about that tethers to her. It needs to be killed ASAP. Where'd it go? Oh god. It does an attack called Full Swing, and if it gets it off, then you're screwed. Man, I wish I was standing in... I guess I am standing in an asylum, but that's from our party, but for a second I thought I wasn't. It's like tanks are fighting over aggro a little bit. Uh-oh. Now these are the hands. These are the hands. You need to look towards them and to freeze them in place and kill them. And this healer that it's attached to doesn't know that. And look, it's Deathgaze again. Imagine that. Deathgaze. I don't mean to sound elitist or anything, but oh my god. I wouldn't be so ticked with them if, you know, they just like purposely didn't Asuna people during Deathgaze. Am I gonna get a Yukikaze off? Come on now. Sometimes being a melee sucks. Oh look, the combo lost its charge. And I've lost my attack buffs and speed buffs. Should be an actual Chimera popping up soon. There it is. Shadow Court Hound. An actual Chimera, though. I don't remember if that's stunnable. Oh, but someone silenced it, so there's that. Okay. Go adjusters. And now we're all grooved. We are grooved to go. Alright. Now there's going to be one more Kanla, that ad that does Full Swing. There's going to be one more of him. So, we're not quite out of the woods yet, but we're almost there. standing in this meteor. Alright, I could DPS limit break, but I'm gonna save it for now just in case. Might even just save it for the Conla. Oh, looks like our Dragoon's taking it into his own hands. Limit break is one of those things players should actually really communicate about, but they don't. They should, but they don't. I don't know if we're just gonna hope that we kill Scotch Hatch before the... Oh, well, it's out of my hands now. Full swing, it's gonna go off. We're dead. And that's a wipe. It should have been a wipe. Well, it should have been a wipe. What we're gonna miss by going back is basically this floor raises up like an elevator. But it's not that important, you know. We have now been in here for 36 minutes. So including the first minute where I hit record for the queue, we're at 37 minutes. We got 23 minutes to beat this place and to show off the cutscene afterwards. Boy, another belt of fending, how about that? And another belt of healing, how about that? Yeah, but see, it's the same platform we fought the Queen on, but it raised itself up from the depths. And who else but Diabolos? And he actually has technically 3 phases, but effectively 2. There's effectively 2 boss fights in this, and that's why the duty progress says 5 of 7. I don't know what that Dark Knight's doing over there, but he's clearly drunk, and you can see he's fighting us with all his powers that he's fought us with before. Like Ultimate Terror, you know, he did that in Lost City of Amdapor. Oh my god, don't keep it turned one way. What is going on? I guess this tank really wants to fight the ad door there. Ruinous omen. But we don't have any doors to protect us. That's okay though. Work on our Kinky some. He's gonna fly away pretty soon, and we're gonna be treated to a sexier time. Like the damage we're dealing right now hardly matters. Was stunnable. I could have interrupted that. Okay, but now he's gonna fly away. Alright. See, that's why I didn't blow anything. That's why I was building my Kenki up. Come to think of it. Okay, so we got the life gate now. As you can see, he's charging his death ball. You attack this to pour your ether into it to do a beam battle. Getting DBZ up in this shit. We pushed it back. Oh, but he pushed it back. Then he put these Deathgaze out. You should kill them because otherwise you get some nasty ads. But they don't have much HP, so kind of really a non-issue. I think this will be the final time. Yep. So now that we've defeated his every notion of thinking he was more powerful than we were, mine imprisonment weakened me more than I imagined. But you have not bested me yet. Witness now my true purpose for seeking the Queen's rebirth. When this first came out, people were like so horny for the Queen for some reason. I'm guessing it was simply because she was a scantily clad female with lolly-like features, but he eats her and becomes Diabolos Hollow. And right now, all of our attacks are going... They look like they're doing 0 damage to him, but in actuality, they're doing full damage. We just can't see it. He's got a powerful... What's essentially a powerful stone skin buff on. And while it's under effect, all of his attacks are automatic critical hits. So you need to do as much damage as possible to break the stone skin as soon as possible. So your tanks and healers aren't going to get overtaxed. If you hold your damage techniques at this point because you don't want to like lose a parse or some shit, then you're fucking retarded. Like there's no... Yeah, it's really dumb to hold your shit at this point. You need to be going ham. That's a unique group stack marker. You want to stack with the person inside of it, but you also want to look away from them. So it's a group stack and a thing. This has a powerful add inside that needs to be dealt with. There's a shadow dragon. Gunbreaker likes to spinny spin. Okay. So that resets your hate if you go in there. So we're not going to be... you know, up on the hate list anymore. But hate's not really important if you're DPS anyway, which Clyde is right now. So he's a samurai sky pirate. A Chibuki samurai sky pirate? Nah, just a sky pirate. Can I get this off before he... Yeah, I can. Okay. Cool. I don't even know if I got a tick off that meditate. But when you turn around too early or whatever, you might as well try to do something. Uh-oh. The tank needs to be in this ideally, but if no one's in it, we wipe. You're welcome, Alliance. Least you could do is get me up. But it's okay, we've pretty much won. Like I said, the least you could do is get me up. Maybe they're waiting for... They're probably those types of healers that wait for swift cast. But this sort of lets us view the battle. So, see that spell he's casting, Double Edge? To make up for that... the summoner's wasting the limit break again. But, to make up for that stone skin he had, that double edge thing is making him take a dot. That is literally removing 1% of his HP, like, every 5 seconds. So, he's basically killing himself right now in an attempt to wipe you. More or less. But it does way more damage than it should to him. Like, it's ridiculous how much damage it does to him. Like, it's... Sweet. Who to calm? I guess I'll calm the Dragoon, because he limit broke the Queen. I don't know. No one did really... Ooh! Ah, that's a scouting body. I was hoping it was striking. Oh well. We'll see if we win anything. And if we don't, we don't. Let's see, we've already been in here for 46 minutes! Oh my god! That took a while. That took a while. Oh, we won the scouting body even though... Now see, I like the way this body looks, and I wish there was a dyeable version of it. The striking body looks the same, except it's black. So, I really like the striking body for this. I was hoping the striking body would drop. If I ever get the striking body, then Clyde's gonna glam into this for his samurai glam. But, yeah. So, we won! We won! Oh yeah! The statues look like Highlander versions of Calliophasteri. Huh. Mach was a weird place. Hey, we got one comm. How about that? Hopefully, you know, 13 minutes or whatever is enough time to show off these last few cutscenes. Or at the very least, to show off these last, you know, last cutscenes associated before we go back to the paddock. Wait, Diabolus is still alive? Jesus. We saw the bat, though. Dramatic irony! Dramatic irony! Be careful, Captain. Diabolus yet lurks in the shadows. Ooh. He's got all these cracks in his skin. I guess they're cuts. Oh, there goes Kate Sith. Ouch. Smoldering cat. Finally, have I claimed the Shadow Queen's power for mine own, yet still am I harried by you noisome weevils. I must needs quit this realm for a time, and when I have grown accustomed to my newfound might, there shall be a reckoning for your insolence. Kinda wish he was still in his hollow form. Oh, hey, a mana cutter. This ain't the time for napping, Furball. You still got a job to do. I thought your arm was broken. Ah, Clyde's being proactive for once. Oh! Smoldering Sky Pirate. Damn, that was the throw, huh? Alright, my work here is unfinished. In Cesar's name, I unmake thee, Diabolos. My master's will be done. It's almost like the Blade of Light and the Ascians, except cooler. Alright, well it was hard won, but we did it. I also kind of like the subversion of that. Instead of, you know, they had to seal Diabolos away because they couldn't, you know, destroy him, they were trying to use him for further power. The captain only heeds the siren in his heart, and damn the consequences. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, look at you, Puss, getting knocked out cold in your moment of glory. You weren't like to get another chance to honor your master's memory, and you almost missed it. The dick ship. Alright, well, I'm not really sure if we have enough time for the cutscenes remaining to us, so I'll talk to Radley real quick. We can go back to hating each other on equal footing, huh? I think I'll hate ship you instead. But for now, let's call it here. And next time we'll finish up this storyline, and then we'll move on to I guess doing more of Alexander and the other dungeons remaining to us at the 60 plateau, as well as the continuation of the Heavensward storyline. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Stay safe, and have a good day.